question number 4 over here. We've got a 28-day period. The cost per litre of petrol is modelled by such and such, true or false? The cost per litre oscillates between $1.80 and $1.17 per litre. So is that true or false? So where do we have to look? Oops, you can't really see that, but our max, or amplitude, is 9.2. So that means the max will be 9.2 plus, right, the 107.8. Okay, and your minimum will obviously be minus 9.2 plus 107.8. And of course, your principal axis, right, that is our $1 or 1.0, 107.8 cents, right? That's if we look at whatever this graph ends up looking like, it's this, the D value, right? Your principal axis. That's what it is there. So I would say this is absolutely true. The cost per litre oscillates about 1.7, so it goes up here to the max of $1.117, $1.17, and it would go down here to the minimum. Oops, put that in the wrong spot, didn't I? 117, and it would go down to the lowest value there. What would that be? 90 something. Okay, what was the cost of petrol on day 7? All right, so again, if we were writing this stuff down, notation would be see the cost after 7 days. So wherever T appears, you would just replace it with 7. So you would keep on writing that. Let's see if we can do it quickly in our calculator. All right, so off we go. We're into the graphing mode. Right, let's just type over that 9.2 sine bracket pi over 7 bracket x take 4, closing your bracket. Okay, so oh, we didn't finish this bit here though, did we? Sorry about that. Every 14 days the cycle repeats itself. So that's talking about what's the period of the graph. So let's have a look. The period will be, again, 2 pi divided by, now what is it being divided by? The b, which is pi on 7. So that becomes 2 pi times 7 over pi. And so 14 days is indeed how long it takes to complete the cycle. So we've got true, and working out our period also helps us set our domain. So we'll go 14. Okay, we don't have to worry about our, look at that, but if I now go Shift, Zoom, Auto, there she blows. And I like to finish off, you should know by now. Oh, maybe this won't look so good, but let's pop the 0 there. What does that look like? So this is a case where not so great trying to see my x-axis. Okay, won't bother, but I do like to have the buffer, so we'll just go 90 and 120. All right, there we go. So what was the cost of petrol on day 7? It's going to be G-solve more Y-calc x equals 7. Okay, so $1.16. Just do that once more in case that was too quick. So we draw G-solve, so F5, then we're going to say more, so F6, Y-calc, which is F1, and then we press 7, enter. Okay, on which days was the petrol priced at $1.10 per litre? So we're now finding the days. So again, we've got 2 options. We can go G-solve, and instead of Y-calc, right, we're trying to find the X value, and we know what the Y is. So trying to be tricky and putting it as $1.10, but we would have to enter it as 110. Okay, and we've got that. We can get our next one by using our arrow key to push across. Again, my favorite would be pop it in as another line, and then you can just go G-solve intersect, right? So same values. So that would be on, is it day 4.5, so 4.5, and oops, 10.46. What was the minimum cost per litre and when did it occur? Well, we already knew what the minimum was, but how do we find out when it is? So we're going to go, we'll get rid of this. Actually, keep that there, because when I go G-solve and I press minimum, nothing happens because I've got more than one graph there. So you can see that one is flashing. Is that the one you want? Yes. I press enter, and we can see there that the minimum is on the first half day, and it will be 98.6. Yay. So you just write that down nicely. So hopefully you're confident now using your calculator, messing around with YCalc, XCalc, intersection, all that sort of thing. Just keep practicing. Have a look at some of the review questions.